Hey guys, it's Christina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another cooking tutorial because no one asked for it and we're still in quarantine and I'm bored and that's all I've been doing is cooking and eating. So today I am making a Peruvian papa rellena, which I am calling my Big Papa Rellena. Let's get started. Today I am making papa rellena, which is a stuffed fried potato. It's meat-filled potatoes that you form into the shape of an actual potato and then pan fry them. And they're so good. They're one of my favorite dishes that my mom used to make. But it was always like a special occasion thing, so we didn't have it often. And I feel like I only make it like once a year or so also, so I don't know, it's kind of like a special occasion dish that I always have. First thing that I did was put 2 pounds of red potatoes to boil. Once they are tender enough, when you stick them with a fork and the fork slides right through, that means they're ready. Then you just drain the water, run them through some cool water and start peeling. Just peel the potato, and while it's still warm, start mashing the potato. If your potatoes start getting a little too hard, you can add a little vegetable oil just to keep them soft. Then you can put that aside and start making the meat filling. You're going to need ground meat. I'm using some ground beef today, but you can use ground turkey, ground chicken. ¿Hello? ¿Tú qué más le echas a la carne? Solo cebolla, ajo.
Ajo, pimiento, tomate, orégano, comino, pimienta.
Orégano, comino, pimienta. Oh, culantro, sí, también sí tengo. Okay. Okay, mami.
Okay, mamita, cocina nada más, tranquilo, okay?
Okay, mami, gracias.
Suerte, de nada, mamacita, salud, que disfrute de su plato.
Okay, mami. Gracias.
Okay, mama.
Ciao. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil and start frying some diced onions. Okay. You're gonna cook your onions until they're translucent and then add your ground beef. While the beef cooks, I'm going to tell you the rest of the ingredients that you're going to need. Okay, you're going to need obviously a diced onion, some chopped garlic, a little bit of fresh cilantro, that's optional, some ají panca paste, which I've mentioned before in my last video, salt, pepper, cumin, and oregano. You're going to need a hard-boiled egg that you're going to cut into 4 pieces and put a piece inside each of the potatoes. And then you're going to need about 2 beaten eggs for the frying potatoes along with some flour. Oh, I also need tomato paste. Sorry, forgot that. Or you can use like canned diced tomatoes. That's fine also. Now, I know some Peruvian friends are going to come for me because I'm not mentioning purple olives or raisins, and that's simply because I don't like them. I always had my mom make me like a separate potato without any raisins or olives, and my husband doesn't like them in his potatoes either, so we just don't put them in. But if you're into that, you can use purple olives and raisins and then just stick them in when the meat is pretty much done cooking.
And we're also going to have some without eggs.
Oh, and my husband doesn't like hard-boiled eggs, so I don't put hard-boiled eggs in his. That's why I only have 1 hard-boiled egg for my potatoes. But same thing, if you like it, add it. If you don't, don't. Alright, I've added the garlic and I'm going to add about a good teaspoon, probably more like a tablespoon of the ají panca. going to add about a tablespoon worth of tomato paste. Okay guys, now we're going to start forming the potatoes. So I put my meat in a bowl just to have everything close in proximity. I'm going to just beat the eggs lightly. I like to have my setup in this order also, just so you can go from one thing directly to the next. I have my potatoes on one end, my flour, eggs, and then just another empty plate or bowl so you can put your potatoes once you've formed them. It can get messy, so I just like to have everything close. I've got my meat here, it's a little cooled down already. I've got my hard-boiled egg cut up in 4 pieces. Meanwhile, you're also going to have your pan heating up. I've put about a 1/4 to a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. So you want to have enough, you're not deep frying these potatoes, you're just pan frying them. So you're going to want to put some flour on your hands. Sorry, big. Divide your potato roughly about into 6 equal portions, so you can make about 6 potatoes. So you want to grab your dough of potato, you have a little just ball of it, and then you're going to slowly flatten out into about a 6-inch disc. Keep adding flour on your hands just so the potatoes don't stick. Okay, shit. Don't forget your spoon. Okay, add your meat mixture in the middle and your piece of hard-boiled egg. This is also the time where you can add your olives separately if you want to do that. That's how my mom would do it. She would just add them at the end so that I could have some potatoes without olives and raisins. Anyway, so you start closing up your potato like so, and gently, just make sure everything is closed. Don't press too hard because you don't want your potato mixture to break. So, have it like so. Then you're going to dip it in the egg. Okay. Now that I dipped it in the egg, I have to put it into the oil right away. Okay, if this situation happens like here where I don't have enough, I don't know if you can see, I don't have enough to kind of close it all together, just take a little bit more of potato mass from your bowl and just use it and gently press. Like here, I got another little breaking right there. Just take another little bit of potato, press it right on top, and just gently keep pressing together so it all kind of meshes together. Okay? So you can decide to just prep all your potatoes and leave them on a plate like this, and then once you're ready, mix them into or roll them around in the egg wash and then take them to the frying pan. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, take potato, roll it in the egg, and take it directly to the oil. Okay. Next one, same thing. Okay guys, we finished frying the potatoes and now I remember why my mom only makes this once a year, because it's a freaking mess. Like there's flour going everywhere, like there's stuff spilling, like you're trying to flip the potatoes but they're round, so it's just, it's a big project. So I get it. I remember why I only ate this once a year. This is what my potatoes looked like. I was able to make 6. So this is usually a appetizer, so you would get served like one as like a first course maybe, but when you eat it at home you can eat it as your full, you know, as your main course or your dinner, and you can have like 2, or you can have some with rice. I've also made some salsa criolla to put on top of it. If you guys want to know the recipe for this, I can make this too, and show you how to do this. So I'm going to show you how I would plate this. Okay, so I would take my potato. Oh, we're gonna eat 2 because this is all we're having for dinner. So I would take 2 potatoes, like so, and then just take some of the spicy salsa criolla and just place it, oh, that's a lot, right on top, like that. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this papa rellena tutorial, my big papa rellena tutorial. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any questions, or like I said, if you want the recipe for this salsa criolla or any other recipe, just let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Let's see what turned out. Okay, so good. If you want to get it inside, a shot of the you could smell this. It's okay. The onions just bring it to a whole nother level. Alright, let's sit down and eat.